Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 360 Degrees of Vietnam. This is already our 5th episode, my friends. If this is your first time visiting my channel, you might not fully understand the journey we've been on so far. I strongly recommend checking out the first 4 episodes. They're really fascinating and packed with great content. However, don't leave this episode early. Stick around until the end, and afterward, I'll share a playlist containing all the previous episodes for you to enjoy. Let's dive in together, and thank you for being here with me. Today, we continue our journey to explore the Robert Taylor Ancient Weapons Museum, one of the most unique museums in Vietnam and perhaps one of the few places in the world to house such a massive collection of over 3,000 historical artifacts. Let's delve into the ancient era together. Visitors to this museum can witness some of the simplest weapons from the earliest days of human history. Notable examples from the Roman Empire, such as bows, crossbows, bayonets, and spears, are all on display here. In addition to these remarkable weapons, the museum also features protective armor, helmets, and various ancient accessories that give us a glimpse into the past. One particularly extraordinary artifact is a Greek short sword, more than 2,000 years old, which has astonishingly retained its sharp edge and intricate decorative patterns. Isn't that incredible? Let's take our time to appreciate this fascinating collection and imagine the stories behind these artifacts. Exploring the medieval era, visitors will get a closer look at more advanced weaponry from this time period, including swords and firearms. These were the tools used directly in conquests and territorial occupations of the past. But that's not all. An entire collection of weapons from the era of Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte is on display, and your guide will provide detailed explanations about them. Since battles during Napoleon's reign played such a pivotal role in history, it's no surprise that the museum also showcases royal soldier uniforms and knightly attire from the era. For those interested in diving deeper into the history and mechanics of firearms, there's a designated area where you can explore this fascinating subject even further. And hey, if you find my sharing valuable, please consider supporting me with a channel subscription and a like. It means a lot, and I truly appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Mình rất là tiện lợi, nhỏ gọn, dùng cho bỏ vào túi xách, túi áo đấy. Vâng, để trong lòng bàn tay cũng được thôi, đến gần ta bắn. Dạ. Vâng, đấy là tự vệ ám sát.
The modern era. The growing interest in exploring the Ancient Weapons Museum is easy to understand, especially when you realize just how much there is to see here. This is where visitors can marvel at the weapons and uniforms from the modern era, particularly those used by the Australian military. The museum has curated a comprehensive collection of weapons used by infantry, air forces, and naval forces. The variety of artifacts ensures that every visitor has something fascinating to discover. This museum is truly a must-visit destination for anyone passionate about history. Beyond simply viewing these historical artifacts, visitors also have the opportunity to learn a wealth of valuable information from the knowledgeable tour guides. It's this combination of visual experience and insightful storytelling that makes the Ancient Weapons Museum in Vung Tau such an incredibly appealing place to explore. Whether you're a history enthusiast or simply curious, this destination promises a journey full of discovery and inspiration.
Che chắn cho nó vừa làm đẹp, nó không để cho nó bay lên, tóc váy lên. Thì cái này là gọi là swollen, để cho không bay vào tóc váy. Phía trên đó là cái cây quyền trượng, thể hiện được cái quyền lực và sức mạnh, quyền lực chỉ đạo. Trên đầu là cái nón chỏm lông gà. Dạ. Xin mời.
Và mặc váy phải đi đánh nhau luôn hả?
Vâng, váy này là đi đánh nhau luôn đấy ạ.
This unique collection of weaponry can only be found at the Robert Taylor Ancient Weapons Museum in Vung Tau, Vietnam. Follow along as we explore this incredible museum, located in a charming old villa surrounded by lush greenery. The museum boasts a display area of over 1,500 square meters, thoughtfully organized into 5 distinct sections. Within these spaces, visitors can marvel at more than 3,000 artifacts representing various eras and countries around the world. Guests here are often taken on a journey of surprises, one after another. One of the highlights is the extensive collection of combat weapons, military uniforms, badges, and armor. What makes the experience truly remarkable is how these items are displayed on life-size statues, perfectly proportioned to match real human dimensions. This attention to detail creates an incredibly vivid and realistic atmosphere, making each exhibit feel alive as you admire it. It's an unforgettable experience, offering history lovers and curious visitors alike a chance to step back in time and immerse themselves in the fascinating world of ancient weaponry.
Tầm ngắn nhưng mà diện rộng, bắn một nhóm đối tượng. Dạ. Ở đây có một khẩu súng rất là đặc biệt này. Khẩu súng thời kỳ này mà có cho viên thuốc cho viên đạn vào và bắn một phút bắn được có 1 đến 2 viên này.
Mới mua đêm qua.
Bắn rất là chậm.
Nay mới xài lần đầu không biết này.
Để cao vừa mò kéo dài sẽ để cao.
Vâng, đây là kiếm hiệp sĩ của Mỹ được sản xuất từ năm 1870.
Hơn là đừng.
Every visitor who steps into the Robert Taylor Ancient Weapons Museum embarks on a journey that feels like traveling through time, immersing themselves in the distinct eras of history. The museum vividly brings to life fierce Roman and Greek warriors who once battled valiantly across Europe. It also offers a glimpse into the world of Japanese samurai warriors, whose presence often feels like something straight out of historical documentaries. Beyond these fascinating artifacts, the museum also features statues and portraits of heroic figures who made significant contributions to humanity. Notable examples include Vung Tau from Vietnam, Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte from France, and Admiral Horatio Nelson from England. Adding to the immersive experience, visitors can admire vivid, lifelike paintings depicting some of the most renowned battles in history. These artworks not only capture the essence of those historic moments, but also bring the stories to life in a way that feels strikingly real. It's a journey of discovery where history unfolds in front of you, offering both inspiration and a deeper appreciation for the bravery and legacy of those who came before us. What should you keep in mind when visiting the Ancient Weapons Museum? To ensure your visit to the Ancient Weapons Museum is an enjoyable and memorable experience, here are a few key points to keep in mind during your exploration. 1. Plan ahead during holidays. On holidays and festive occasions, the number of tourists visiting Vung Tau and the museum can be quite high. To avoid long lines and extended waiting times, it's best to book your tickets in advance. 2. Dress appropriately. While the museum isn't a spiritual or religious site, dressing neatly and modestly is recommended out of respect for the historical significance of the venue. Plus, you'll feel more comfortable during your visit. 3. Respect the artifacts. During your tour, avoid touching or handling any of the ancient artifacts. These pieces are delicate and valuable, and any contact could potentially cause damage. 4. Optimize your itinerary. To make the most of your time, consider planning your trip carefully. Combine your museum visit with nearby attractions such as Tam Jack Park, Baik Din the White Palace, Bai Truk Beach, Ho Mei Park, or Ruri Island. This way, you can enjoy a fuller experience while saving time. A visit to the Ancient Weapons Museum promises unforgettable memories and fascinating experiences for anyone who walks through its doors. If you ever find yourself in Vung Tau, make sure to include this one-of-a-kind museum on your itinerary. It's a destination you won't want to miss. If you enjoyed this video, please support me with a like and a channel subscription. In the upcoming episode 6, I'll show you hundreds of human models from various eras, far more than what you've seen in this episode. Be sure to follow me so you don't miss out on even more exciting content. Once this video ends, you can go back and watch the previous 4 episodes, which will appear in the playlist on your screen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 6. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching my video until the end. You're truly amazing. If you'd like to see more exciting and meaningful content, I'd love for you to join me on this journey. Simply hit the subscribe button, share this video with your loved ones to enjoy together, and don't forget to leave me a like. Your support means the world to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Goodbye for now, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.